God Emperor Doom versus True Form Darkseid. Who would win? Two rulers, two gods, two beings so powerful that entire multiverses tremble beneath their existence. One stole the power of the Beyonders and reshaped reality itself. The other exists as a cosmic force so massive that universes collapse beneath his shadow. But when God Emperor Doom faces True Form Darkseid at full power, only one can stand at the top of creation. There are levels to power in comics. Heroes like Superman, Thor, Hulk, and even cosmic entities battle for planets, galaxies, and universes. But Doom and Darkseid exist far beyond that scale. These are not ordinary conquerors. These are beings capable of rewriting existence itself. Victor Von Doom was already one of Marvel's most dangerous minds before becoming God Emperor Doom. He mastered science, magic, technology, and manipulation better than almost anyone in Marvel history. Doom fought the Avengers, Celestials, cosmic entities, and beings powerful enough to threaten reality itself. But everything changed during Secret Wars. After the destruction of the Marvel multiverse, Doom stole the power of the Beyonders using Molecule Man as a living weapon. The Beyonders were terrifying cosmic beings who existed outside the multiverse itself. They destroyed abstract entities like Eternity, Infinity, and even the Living Tribunal with horrifying ease. With their stolen power, Doom created Battleworld, a reality formed from shattered universes under his absolute control. And in that moment, Victor Von Doom became God Emperor Doom. This version of Doom was beyond almost every being in Marvel history. He erased enemies with a thought, manipulated time and matter freely, and reshaped universes according to his will. He casually ripped Thanos apart and defeated powerful cosmic beings without effort. On Battleworld, Doom was not simply a king. He was treated as a literal god. But even that level of power may not be enough against the true ruler of Apokolips. Darkseid's avatars alone are already among DC's greatest threats. They battle Superman, the Justice League, and entire cosmic armies. His Omega beams can erase targets from existence, trap souls, and travel through space and time. Even weakened versions of Darkseid are powerful enough to threaten reality. But those forms are only fragments. The real Darkseid exists beyond the normal multiverse entirely. True Form Darkseid is not a simple physical being. His avatars are merely projections of a far greater existence because his true form is too massive for lower realities to contain. In DC lore, True Form Darkseid exists on a higher metaphysical plane where gods become living concepts rather than ordinary entities. And that changes everything. True Form Darkseid is not just powerful. He represents tyranny, domination, despair, and the destruction of free will itself. His existence alone destabilizes reality. In some stories, merely falling into the multiverse caused entire universes to collapse beneath his weight. Space, time, and reality begin breaking apart simply because he exists. Then there is the anti-life equation, one of the most terrifying forces in DC Comics. The anti-life equation allows Darkseid to dominate minds, souls, and existence itself. Entire civilizations become extensions of his will. Hope disappears.
Freedom dies.
At full power, Darkseid becomes less like a conqueror and more like an unstoppable cosmic disaster consuming creation itself. So what happens when Marvel's stolen god faces DC's eternal god? The battle begins beyond conventional reality. Galaxies explode around them as Doom arrives surrounded by the power of Battleworld itself. Entire dimensions bend to his thoughts. Across the void, an infinite shadow expands through existence. Darkseid's eyes ignite with Omega energy powerful enough to erase worlds from reality. Doom attacks first. He knows immediately that giving Darkseid time would be a fatal mistake. Reality twists in Doom's hands like clay as he unleashes multiversal destruction across existence. Time fractures, universes collapse. Cosmic storms tear through dimensions as Doom attempts to erase Darkseid before the battle can truly begin. But Darkseid does not disappear. The Omega effect erupts across creation. Red energy pierces through space, time, and reality itself, striking directly into the foundations of Battleworld. Entire universes begin collapsing as anti-life spreads like an infection across existence. Doom retaliates instantly. He unleashes the stolen power of the Beyonders and tears apart realities by the millions. Infinite cosmic energy collides between both gods. Space folds inward. Time loops endlessly. Across countless dimensions, alternate versions of the same battle erupt simultaneously. At first, Doom appears stronger. His control over reality is nearly unmatched. He rewrites physical laws faster than Darkseid can destroy them. He traps fragments of Darkseid inside collapsing timelines and attacks him with enough force to annihilate cosmic abstracts. But then the battle changes. Darkseid begins evolving beyond the battlefield itself. His shadow spreads across existence like a living infection. Doom realizes he is no longer fighting a physical enemy. He is fighting a concept. The more destruction Darkseid causes, the more reality itself transforms into extensions of his will. Stars go dark. Universes lose hope. Entire timelines surrender to anti-life. Even Doom's own creations begin turning against him as Darkseid's influence infects existence itself. Doom can manipulate matter, energy, and reality, but controlling the concept of despair becomes a completely different challenge. Still, Doom refuses to surrender. Driven by rage and ego, he absorbs even more power from Battleworld. His armor cracks beneath unimaginable energy as he launches attacks capable of destroying entire layers of existence. He strikes Darkseid directly with the fury of countless universes, briefly shattering portions of the god's higher dimensional form. For the first time, Darkseid reacts. The void itself trembles. Then True Form Darkseid unleashes his full Omega presence. And reality begins dying. Entire multiverses flatten beneath an infinite cosmic shadow. Doom desperately rewrites reality over and over to prevent total collapse. But every action drains more power. Every second weakens the stolen Beyonder energy sustaining his godhood. And that becomes the turning point. God Emperor Doom's power, while nearly limitless, was still borrowed power. It required control, focus, and stability. But True Form Darkseid is fundamentally tied to the structure of DC's cosmology itself. He is not borrowing power. He is power. In one final attempt to win, Doom combines science, magic, and Beyonder energy into a multiversal attack designed to erase Darkseid across every layer of existence simultaneously. For one moment, everything goes silent. Then two burning red eyes appear inside the void. Darkseid survives. The Omega effect tears through Battleworld itself. Universes collapse. Doom's reality manipulation begins failing as the stolen Beyonder power fractures beneath overwhelming metaphysical pressure. And for the first time in this war, Victor Von Doom realizes something impossible. There exists a force greater than his own. Darkseid rises beyond the collapsing multiverse like a living Apokolips. Doom fights until the very end, unleashing every ounce of divine power remaining inside him. But against True Form Darkseid, raw reality manipulation is not enough. In terms of intelligence, versatility, and strategy, God Emperor Doom is arguably unmatched. Against almost any opponent in fiction, Doom would have a real chance to win. But True Form Darkseid exists on a level beyond ordinary multiversal warfare. He is not simply a god ruling a universe. He is an eternal cosmic principle tied directly to the foundations of existence itself. And that difference decides the battle. God Emperor Doom is stronger in controlled reality manipulation and tactical genius. But True Form Darkseid is more powerful at peak existence. And in a battle at their absolute highest forms, True Form Darkseid would ultimately defeat God Emperor Doom. Final result: True Form Darkseid wins.